G2 here as a blind pick. Cassiopeia has been one of the go-to choices against Lucian, but I think Orianna can work extremely well as well.
Ryze is going to be the final lock-in, but Vedius, you brought up
Ryze, they're taking into consideration how big of a threat Expect could be if he is able to get ahead in the early game. So they have
He doesn't fall behind, can have a lot of value in basically all stages of the game. Pick potential, team fighting is okay as well, but it's not the late game monster we see in other mid laners.
and definitely a comfort pick for Exile as well. Well, folks, if you want to get involved, head on over to Twitter.
Looks to try and set up a gank somewhere. Now they realize they've lost the 2v2, so they preemptively swap to the top, and already they're looking for something.
Oh, trying to go in. That's the ultimate coming out from Kenny. Vizicachi looking to feel pretty comfortable here, but the bot lane just not there in time. First blood drops for G2.
So if you look at the minimap, you actually see Sven in the bottom lane.
The vision on Chachi, no knowledge on where Xerxes was, and there was the fear as a gank happens.
Oh, Exile in trouble. He's going to get slowed down by the Bilgewater Cutlass, looking for a little bit more. Can't find the third stack there. Exile now running for his life. Expect may have overstayed. Now trying to get out. Is stunned up. That's going to be the first kill dropping, but Expect is set to fall to Xerxes. Now backing off, but Trick is hungry for a little bit of blood. Sonic Wave doesn't connect, and G2, it's the 1-for-1.
Fits a lot better with a lot of the styles that we have here in Europe, and I think that especially against the team fight heavy comp of the Unicorns of Love, it can be a good answer if it can get to that point.
Oh, let's see. Okay, going to get started. That's Desire Rakan. Really no hope to escape here for Sven. Still going to make it out. No, flash forward on the auto attack. The Deadly Plumage playing cleanup.
End up playing topside, and G2 invested so much towards ganking mid lane. They even had the AD carry support roaming towards mid lane. They didn't actually get anything from it.
Perks, quickness, leap over, charmed up. Chain CC comes in. Perks now goes down. That's another one for Xerxes. Nice setup from the Unicorns.
The fact that Xerxes was level 6 now. Obviously the Zyrakan combo. We've seen the engages from Hylissang.
Already had 4 control wards in the inventory. Exile placed his, but the team clearly much more proactive this time around. And now they're looking to keep the Chain CC going. Where's the Featherstorm going to be? Not going to come out quite yet, but in comes the Pony. Down goes the Ninja. Unicorns of Love have turned this around so quickly. But the slow, making it easy to get out. Now Perks the one in trouble though. Here comes the Pony trying to get knocked back to the team. The CC between these two guys is too much for Perks to handle. In goes Rakan. That's just the icing on the cake. And Perks gets knocked out. And maybe to get it. Getting lower and lower. Charmed up. The Chain CC comes in. Baron will drop. Trick not able to make it in time. Now Perks and Trick gonna have to back off, but that is Baron for Unicorns of Love, a 4K gold lead in desperation setting in for G2, but they're gonna try to find a play. Grand entrance to take it out. Xerxes now running for his life. Have to respect the Unicorns of Love, though. The empowered recalls.
He's fine. He's gonna run away. Now G2 is in the late game. Let's see what they can do.
Well, I don't think G2 are gonna get a chance.
Oh, knock up Chain CC. That's the wombo combo digging forward. Unicorns of Love burning some cooldowns, but the repents may be too much for them. Mithy's gonna get burned up. There's so much damage for Vizicachi. Mithy may be set to fall, but is gonna back out. Ryze on the hunt for blood, and now they're gonna have to back away. Rakan ready to go forward. Grand entrance. Leap right back out with that battle dance. Now it's Vizicachi. He goes golden. Sven goes down. Unicorns crush the fight, and now they're just playing with their food.
Exquisite team fight from the Unicorns of Love, perfectly utilizing their composition to what looks like a swift game one in favor of the Unicorns.
Perk's gonna get dropped. The Hecarim just keeps calling in. The Kennen wants to try to turn it. He's gonna get 2 back, but he may have taken down the bot lane, but it's simply too little too late on the side of Expect, and G2 getting taken down by Unicorns of Love here in game 1 in an insanely dominant fashion.
Yeah, 26 minutes only. We showed before this game even started that G2 Esports was 17-4 against the Unicorns of Love. This is the Lucian. They struggled a little bit early on, but then actually bounced back pretty well in that lane. And it is another game of Perks Lucian. It is pretty hard right now to get excited about.
But looking at the composition for Unicorns of Love, once again, Unicorns of Love, so much CC on their lineup in a similar story as we saw.
And he had complete freedom in what he wanted to go for. We've seen Corki return to the meta. We've seen Syndra continuously be a power pick for him. I feel like that he had so many options that would have better facilitated his comp.
And she's in the top lane right now. Expect level 2 only.
Or Expect, once again, not having a good time in this landing phase. The Chain CC comes in. He's going to flash out to safety. They don't think they might push this one. Barrel, not enough. Q, crazy. Oh, first blood. Woo. Playing with our hearts, but Xerxes going to get it.
No escape.
Rek'Sai doesn't even have eyes, and he made that shot. Well, now they're going for more. Rinse and repeat. Knock up once again. No flash this time. Expect. This is brutal. This is. I cannot imagine what this feels like, but Perks getting a similar dose here. Exile winning out the trades. Ooh, flash traded back. Wasn't quite enough on the spell flux.
It is just so beautiful from Xerxes, the repeated gank. I have to,
Move forward. All right, well, G2
Clean.
firing back.
Very,
But level 6 Rek'Sai, it's no longer the global ulti we've seen before. It is instead some powerful
Exile, they're going to delete him immediately, and now Xerxes is in no man's land. He's going to have to be careful, but the ult is available. Just going to look to finish.
Ulti.
Disappear, reappear, down he goes. Now he wants to escape the knockup, but the tower going to shut him down, and that's 2 for Trick.
so you can
Instead, Dark Seal. I actually like that. I think it's a good replacement. Obviously, you can't really stack too many things. But
Exile's in trouble. Poling comes out. Oh, no. You can't even see him coming.
and they're going for this tower.
And Trick, of course, spotted out by the Tremor Sense. So they know there's 3 members here. Do see him under the tower as well. Sven revealing himself, and here comes the Rise on the way in. Maybe in trouble. Can't eat himself, unfortunately. Now Exile just going to get lanterned out to safety. An aggressive dive, but here comes the TP.
Oh, he cancelled.
Matched out, Unicorns of Love. All going to complete it in the end. Vizicachi ready to move forward. This tower is going to drop. Perks is here. Vizicachi moves forward. The rest of the team, they haven't killed the tower yet. Vizicachi's going to drop. Overstays, and now Trick is on the hunt. He moves forward, but has to back off in the end. Saying Hook not going to connect, and G2 doing everything they can to hold on for dear life.
overzealous play there from the Unicorns of Love as the fight continues.
Optics backing off. Tower does drop. G2 just
Down to the bottom lane and swinging this around to get a few kills in favor of G2.
And maybe missing that one guy saying, cancel, cancel. No, don't do. We don't need it. We don't need it. Exile is low. They're going for mid lane, though.
Perks potentially in trouble. No cleanse to get him out of this, but he does have the exhaust. Hilla saying, oh, you do not have the life to go toe-to-toe with Illusion. Perks trying to get the fancy play. He does take down the Thresh in the end. Mithy says, hop in my belly. I'll take you out.
Him specifically. Let's see what happens in bottom lane.
Trick is on the way down. Cast to try to disengage, but there are 2 members strong here. Leap forward, red buff proc. Vizicachi's running for his life, but with no cast. This is all but certain death. Stealth up, reset it. The unseen predator, but Expect gonna take it in the end.
And it's going to be difficult for Trick to find some kind of a gank. So I wonder if we can see some kind of ultimate play coming out from Mithy. As a bit of a trade happens in mid lane.
A bit of a one-sided trade. Perks exhausting Exile, looking for the solo kill. Is he going to get it? We can't see because we have to focus on the top side because Sandwich is going to get deleted. Trick does so much damage. No Tom Kench to save that Caitlyn, and now Thresh is all but dead too. One last auto for Sven to close it out, and that's 2 kills over to G2.
I definitely want to play Xerxes early game as well. Camping top lane, getting those kills. Let's see what happens top
Not
down.
about that. Abyssal Voyage trying to deliver the fight to him. Trick's going to lean forward. Xerxes, where are you at? It's too little, too late. Sammix is running for his life to Rise. I don't think he's got enough. Equalizer comes down to kill Sammix. That's the icing on the cake for G2, though. Because the fight is already going in their favor. Xerxes running for his life. Tunnel reset means he's going to make it out. But are they safe for now? Because Trick is leaping forward. No one isolated. No boons, of course, inside of Unicorns of Love. They may not have vision control, but the Rek'Sai Tremor Sense will reveal a bit. However, Hillisang has overstepped, or is it Perks? Out comes the Equalizer. In comes Sven. He does so much damage. Spray and pray. Nothing's going to stand in this guy's way, but here comes Xerxes. Here comes the ultimate Sven. Can he dodge it? He does. Not enough coming in from the Rek'Sai, and the fight just going to keep going, and here comes Trick. That Fed Kha'Zix is a monster, but it's the double kill for the Rumble.
Or we can create an early pick. Hard to execute.
Their carries in dominant form this time around. Getting a good early game for G2 just seems to be the greatest possible thing for this team. Once they find a lead, it seems impossible to take it away.
Oh.
Unicorns of Love are going to try because that's the hook on Sven. That's the damage coming in. That's bye-bye to the Twitch. Mithy cannot devour his ally, and that is the pick Unicorns need.
Yeah, he does not have his ultimate available. Let's see if G2 can challenge.
Trick with the level advantage as well. Red buff keeping him healthy here, but so much CC to get him out of the pit. Hillisang has already thrown the hook. Now comes the damage from Perks. Expect is here as well. Trick going to get locked up, but not going to get taken down yet. He leaps out to safety. Now Xerxes runs forward. He used the ult, but Trick is still alive, and Unicorns, they've overstayed their welcome. They're going to start getting cleaned up here, and oh man, G2 make the turnaround look easy. Double kill comes in for Expect. Sammix is chased out of the pit, and G2 remain in control.
Oh, in the end, Rumble still had his ulti. Gets the triple kill, and we can't really blame Unicorns. Oh, whatever. Licks him as well. Takes that kill, but responded, however, and managed to get now the Baron for themselves.
Game 3.
Definitely true. Feels really bad seeing. Oh, actually, never mind. Let's see what
Fight gonna
happens.
get started. Chain CC comes in, Expect may get picked off, but here comes Mithy. He can't just eat him up, try to take him to safety, but he is knocked back. Not gonna get the opportunity to devour. Will he? Where's it gonna go? The fight just keeps going. Perks goes over the wall. Exile gonna get taken down. Spray and pray again. Sven going off. That is the triple kill. G2 just have to walk it down.
Massive fight once again for G2 Esports as Unicorns try and try, but every time they fail as G2 win the fight.
Game one, they were absolutely dominated, and now it is their turn. Xerxes with the desperation play, just trying to hold on, just trying to kill these minions to stop the game from ending. But it's just not going to be enough. All too easy for the double 80 carries of G2, and this is it, folks. One final game will decide it. Who will take it in the end? Because G2, they're going to take game two.
Man, these are some fast games. 26 minutes for Unicorns, 27 minutes for G2.
This is an interesting one. Not one we've seen in a long time, but it looks like Trick was happy with the aggressive last time around.
Stuff. It
Jungle
really,
clear, right?
Yeah, jungle clear, right? It really helps when you have pushing powerful lanes, because then when you have the priority, it makes invading all the more easy.
Now placed on the game with the Cassidon pick. Cannot let him scale up to that late game. We've seen it when it's in the hand of Splice. It can be terrifying, but this is it, folks. Your last chance to vote. Hashtag G2 win. Hashtag UOL win. At LOL Esports on Twitter is the...
Pretty even down in the bottom lane. Credit to Samix and Helisangs. The trade happens once again.
Perks getting aggressive. A lot of minion aggro on Exile. This could be dangerous, but he still has the flash available. Perks. Red volley comes out. Minion aggro swaps to the tower and saves Exile's life. The pot as well, keeping him healthy, but this is a good laning phase for Perks.
That health pot doing a lot of work.
I mean, it's what you have to do against the pre-level 6-1.
Flash forward. Flame Spitter. Try not to get the tower aggro. Expect 2 tower shots returned. Mizuchachi no flash. Bellybot forward. Keep your eyes on the
Expect.
Situation here well, meaning that Xerxes didn't manage to find anything, and now to see him on the wall.
Clay has to keep going. Spec now throws down the ultimate. Is going to clear out the wave. It's going to make it difficult to dive this tower. Now they have to be careful. Prey Seeker has been used. Ultimate, can he flash out the way? Nope, not an option. No flash available means down goes Expect.
Important to note with the new Rek'Sai, you gotta hit the champion first before you can use your ulti on them. That's what happened mid lane though.
Exile backing off. Will be able to rift walk out of there shortly.
Wait, this time around though, we see Xerxes stay around top lane. He wants this tower.
Equalizer. Chachi stayed too long. No, the tower aggro again. Vizichachi.
And just like in game 2, the same play happens as we see a gank in mid.
Exile gonna have to be on the bottom side for Unicorn, so this will be the uncontested Rift Herald in the end. Very little put into this. Just a bit of time from the jungler.
And a lot of what we see right here is due. I call it safe despite him almost dying, but technically a Rift play he could go for. Let's see what happens here.
Not so safe for Expect. He's going to get knocked up. He's going to get knocked down. No options to escape. But Trick is still looking for a little bit of a kill. Weaver's wall buys him a bit of time. Xerxes goes in, goes out. Not looking to commit on that one.
They suddenly turn on. They're ready to fight. They know that as a 5-man unit right now, they're feeling pretty good. So they should be able to easily take down this tier 1.
No one can approach. There's no safe wave clear. All the ground has been worked, but the fight looks like it may get started off anyway. Teleport coming into the backside. Where's the equalizer? It is what G2 needs, but it may be too little too late. Expect goes wide, gets knocked up. The chain CC comes in. He does not have the items to stay safe, but Mithy has gonna keep going. That's explosive. The engage comes in. Xerxes hungry for blood. Out comes the ult. Die, 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 he says. Makes it look clean.
Massive 4-0 going in the favor of Unicorns of Love.
Very strong right now. We see, of course, in Italy not adding a lot of value. Expects ulti was awful, and suddenly you get a massive fight for Unicorns of Love.
Castle win. Things certainly get difficult.
There we go.
As we see it.
Oh, Perks.
Oh, he's dead.
No, there's nothing you can do. The red buff is ticking too. Leap forward. He's going to try to make it out. The heal comes in. Oh, Exile. Wait, he's just going to pick up another one.
Yep.
Burn down. Oh. Goodbye. Oh, hello, Cassidon. Exile's going off. Unicorns of Love are going in. They get the Baron, and they may just win the game. They take out 2 members. They may just push forward for more. Final push onto the Nexus. G2, what hope do they have to hold on? Sven now in trouble. Mithy not there to save him. Xerxes pulled in. But this is it, folks. 1 tower standing in their way. The Nexus in their sights for the first time in the history of EU LCS. Unicorns of Love take down G2 in a best of series.
Nice ad. Nice right there. Man.
But for me, Xerxes was the man that performed outstandingly in every single game. Whether it be his early game impact, his engages with the Hecarim, this man was just living up to the expectations that he has risen to himself.
And the thing is, even in that game that they did not win, he made massive impacts every single early game. The Hecarim game, we can argue, he carried the Rek'Sai, he got the ball rolling, and once again, he did it in game 3. A nearly immaculate performance coming in from this guy.